What up, Rap Fame? It's Ro, and here with another season of Rap Fame TV. This time we're going to try something a little bit different. Instead of the usual podcast interviews, I was approached by VIGI, who suggested we get two people who've worked together and to discuss some of the work they've done together and what inspires them. Just like he said, we got VIGI on, and we've got our other season 2 opener, Breeze. We've got them to come on together. They're going to discuss a featured track they've done together. But more than that, what more than that, I hear you ask? Well, we've decided to make this more of a head-to-head debate show, as you may be able to tell from the title. So I've got some tasty topics for these guys to debate, including some stuff from the app, some stuff about rap in general, and most excitingly, I'm going to get them to go through last week's pick of the weeks and tell me their top 3. I'll decide who does best with my awesome mighty power, or at the very least, we'll have a good understanding of who slapped last week and why. So these guys have taken different sides of the argument before. They know the topics. They probably have an idea of what they're going to say, and I will be the almighty adjudicator who will decide who gets the points. I'm really excited to get to this one, but before I let you go, make sure you tune into every Thursday. We have live freestyle sessions, so make sure you tune into those. And while you're there, make sure you follow our Instagram, subscribe and like our videos on YouTube, share everything. It's really important to keep the Rap Fame media presence going so you can see more of me and you can see more of the app. Please do your bit, take part in that, and we can make sure we get you more of the best content. Right, enough of me. Let's get talking to Breeze and VIGI. What up, Rap Fame? And here I am with VIGI and Breeze, my first 2 guests from season 2. Breeze, how you doing, man? What's been going on?
I'm good. How about yourself, man?
Not much here. Lockdown just started again in the UK. So
man, I hate that.
That's sad. But I'm very excited about this new show, so it's okay.
I understand.
Where are you right now? Somewhere outside the sunny?
Somewhere getting the sun where ain't nobody at right now. Because everybody crowded everywhere, man, you know?
Oh, yeah. Well, that sounds like a nightmare over here. But
yeah.
We also have VIGI. How you doing, man? Good to see you again as well.
What's going on, Ro?
Sweet.
Hustle hard, hit the muscle hard. When I hit the track, I'm right under guard. No filter on with no underguard.
So we've got loads to talk about today. We've got some really cool topics to have a debate over. The first one I wanted to start talking to you about is basically this whole show came about from an idea that VIGI told me about loads of people who'd had collaborations on the app and sort of worked closely together and what they might have to say about the tracks they featured. So I've asked you guys to have a think about a track that you guys did together and what you loved about it and tell us a bit more about it. So which track is it?
Breeze, you want to go first, or you want me to take over?
The track that we did together, my favorite is definitely the latest one. We got a lot of bars up in there, I believe.
Which one is that?
Yeah, most definitely.
That one would be You Can't Hide.
You Can't Hide. Yeah, You Can't Hide.
We'll have a little listen to that right now.
Okay. I'm gonna kick it off like my shoes after a long day. VIGI on the beat and the brought to compadres. Flow cold like you experiment and drinking ice water. Ball hard but make it look easy. Harlem Globetrotters.
What about that track in particular did you guys enjoy doing the most? Like, what about each other inspired you? We're trying to start off friendly here, you know?
I'm gonna start off, man. What I like the most about that track is it's just bars, man. It's like it wasn't really no concept behind it. We didn't really hold each other to any kind of restrictions or standards. We just was like, yo, we're just gonna get on here and we're gonna spit. And that's what I like the most about it. You know, we just was showing, you know, how witty, you know, we could get. When Breeze came on, it kind of set the bar for me. I felt like I done came hard. Then Breeze came on, and then after that, I gotta anchor this, man. I gotta close it out. I gotta kill the beat. That was a fun track for me, man. It's like really no direction, man. It's just spitting, having a friendly rivalry, so to speak, even though we didn't even think about it that way.
Whenever he had his first bars on there, you know, I tried to get stuff done as quick as possible. But after hearing this verse, you know, I had to kind of take my time with it because I wanted to be able to set the challenge for whether it was going to be him or another person that was going to be on the track. And I don't know if you want to shed light on who else would have been on the track or you want to leave that out, bro.
Man, I'm going to call him out. Toes was supposed to be on the track. Toes was supposed to be the third artist on the track. He was supposed to close the track out. But I understand, man, we all consider top tier artists. So I respect people, you know, got other stuff going on. It may have been a blessing in disguise. Toes, you'll get the next one, man.
He's a busy man. He does a lot of tracks.
Yeah, he's busy.
But it was kind of a blessing in disguise. It kind of set the tone for me because after Breeze went, I kind of wanted to go again anyway. I was like, nah, I can't let bro do that. Like, people are gonna forget about my verse, man. Like, I gotta come back.
Wow, if anyone doesn't know the track, you got to check it out. It's a banger, and we'll put the link in the description. But thank you guys. That was a really good opening, not so much of a debate.
Yes, sir.
I'm getting money, getting getting money, tens and twenties, 50, hundreds. While you laying niggas.
The next question for you is one I know you guys have been excited about. I've asked you to pit Kendrick against J. Cole. Now I know VG, you're taking Kendrick, and Breeze, you're taking J. Cole.
J. Cole all day. Let's go.
Go, Breeze, then go.
Go ahead, Breeze.
At 2014 Forest Hills Drive, man, I'm just saying that's like my favorite album. I feel like Kendrick Lamar is an amazing storyteller, and he's definitely a lyricist, especially like on that Mona Lisa. You know what I'm saying? I love that type of music. But J. Cole just, in my opinion, it's just different. Listening to his music, I could ride, to Louisiana when I go see my kids and whatnot. I could roll and listen to him, and I just feel like his bars are just a little bit deeper, man. Not doper, deeper. So that's my standpoint on it.
Okay, go on. What do you have to say, VG?
All right, can I go Stephen A. Smith on this? Yo, you is crazy. Even though I feel everything you said, though. J. Cole is most definitely a dope artist. But this was set J. Cole and Kendrick apart. I'm going to go, since you went with that album, I'll go with To Pimp a Butterfly.
Well, that's what I'll admit, it's one of my faves.
I feel like both are lyricists. Both got bars, But the difference between J. Cole, to me, and Kendrick, J. Cole is a storyteller.
All right.
Kendrick Lamar animate the story that is told. So, like, where J. Cole, he spits the bars, and he spits it to me like he's reading a book to you. Kendrick, he acts that character. So he puts character behind those bars, and that's what made me favor Kendrick Lamar over J. Cole in that sense. That's probably the main thing
that's so interesting.
Apart. If you check me, I'm a very animated artist.
Oh, I was about to get into it. That's one of my favorite things about you, bro. I can very much visualize it going on in that moment, and that's what makes it easier for me to be able to be like, okay, this is where he going with the track. That's it. So I definitely agree with you. I can see why you ride with him. I see that.
Oh, that was a pretty hot one. All right, time for me to decide. They were both really good arguments. Doper versus deeper. I think I have to give it to VG just because of the characterization.
Come to the dark side, man. Come to the dark
man, side. Come on, man.
I'm sorry, man, but round one has to go to VG.
Oh, man. You know what? You got there. You right on that one, bro. I like both artists, though.
Probably would have made it if I put aside the features. Gave him my career and had a life of clouding.
Okay, next question is something about the app. Where do you guys stand on whether you prefer collabs or battles in the app? Where's the heat? What do you guys think?
Nah, I think we're going to see this one a whole lot different on this particular conversation.
All right, go on, Breeze.
All right, so the app was built on the battles. So I feel like the platform for the battles is more so solidified further along than it is with the collab. With the battles, I feel like there's more attention being brought to it. When you get two artists, especially two dope artists going head to head with each other, there's just more people going to come into that crowd. It's more excitement with it. Like when you get two dope artists that everybody like going head to head, and now it's no longer just a thought in your brain of who's better. You're hearing who's better. It's like a gladiator sport. It's competition. The only thing I don't like from it so much is the trolling that happens on it. A lot of bashing happens in it. But, that's what comes with the game. As far as the app go, I do all my collabs through BandLab. I don't feel like the collaborations in Rap Fame is a good idea, a good concept. I just feel like it just needs to be built on a little bit more before I can give it the edge over the battle.
Right.
Much agreed. I feel like with the battles is cool. I started with the battles on Rap Fame. It was cool, but there was a lot of stuff that I had to work on as for bar building and being able to come at an artist. And I had plenty of, my crew members letting me know, hey, you should work on this, you should work on that. So I just switched ahead to the collabs. Doing collabs in the collab section on Rap Fame, doing the collabs on there, you can't get the quality, and you won't get that clear quality that you want to be able to let artists hear you, because you're doing it from headphones, but you have to be able to make it sound right on headphones. You have to make it sound right on the car speaker. And then you got those that have the Dr. Dre headphones. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I rather collabs, and I definitely rather BandLab for sure, because go in and mix that.
Hey, 1 second. Moderator Ian, this is not a shot.
Definitely not.
We
Definitely
love
not.
rap. We're just trying to help improve it, man. We love Rap Fame and everything you do. All right, back to you, Breeze.
I'm gonna go with you on that. This is definitely not a shot because I know where this app came from in the beginning, from where you were controlling everything with just 2 buttons, all the way to now. You have like, I think if I'm not mistaken, there's like almost 7 million people on here. In the beginning, it was up to thousands. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
So I think the collabs have grown much more now rather than battles. You don't see too many battles going on as much as you used to back in 17 and 18. Now everything is almost collabs. And agree with me? You don't have to agree with me, but I was a part of that wave. And I'm glad to say I was a part of that wave in creating the collab experiences more.
That's 2 really good arguments. I think I'm going to even the scores and give this one to Breeze.
You being nice.
No, his little speech filled me with joy. He was on the wave of collabs.
Hey, you know what though? I give it to Breeze too, because that was like a heartfelt story.
Yeah, right?
There,
like, oh, come on, I only have so much power.
I got some history.
Hey, look, check it out, bro. Hey, and while you in that room, shout out to Wayne, shout out to BIG. That man doing his forget what the man doing his personal life. I love the man music. You know what I'm saying? So it's always salutes to him on that.
Yeah, man. I had to put him on the wall.
SJ in the back.
As hell.
I got Snoop, Pop, Nipsey, Wayne, Biggie, Jay-Z, Kanye. I almost took him down, but I had to remember what he contributed, man.
Yeah, okay.
You know, I had to leave him up there, man.
Hey, you know what? On the other subject, we're going back for a minute, back on the subject of the song You Can't Hide. I got to say, another thing that I like working with you, you are a very patient artist. I ain't gonna say no names. A lot of artists is not very patient with waiting on collabs, especially when we got stuff going on. You know, I had this whole thing happen with my mom, and you was patient enough to wait and just, you know, let me get back on the verse whenever I needed to. You know, and even though it's such a small part to finish, I just appreciate the patience. So artists like VIGI, put this on there. You need artists that's patient, because people that rush their craft, you wonder why you don't get no features. You wonder why you don't get a pick of the week. It's because you're rushing your craft so much. And I rush my craft now because I've mastered my craft.
Yeah,
so
experience.
That's for nobody to get confused. I rush it because I know what I'm doing at this point. But until you get to that point, be patient, man. Patient with the process.
I'm gonna stay humble, man. I'm saying, even though I got myself as VIGI the GOAT, man, that's just a state of mind.
Keep that state of mind.
Let me get on this real quick, man. Let me get way off the subject, man. Me labeling myself the GOAT is a state of mind. Because if I don't feel like I'm a GOAT, there's no way I could prove to others that I am a GOAT. Or prove my doubt is wrong. You know, so I named myself VIGI the GOAT because I set myself to a high standard, in which I feel like I'm doing a great job as is Breeze and Toes and everybody else. You know, I just put that stamp on there. So if you like it, cool. You don't like it, cool. Either way, you know, bad.
No, I totally get what you mean. I think DDR was saying something similar about having like the dollar is like the one like unique thing. It's just about a state of mind. Yeah. Feeling like you're on top of it all.
Hey, but VIGI, how many feature tracks you got, bro?
46 going on 47.
How long you been on the app?
Been about 4 months now.
Keep the GOAT symbol behind it. That's the way it should be.
That's not bad, to be fair though. That is pretty ridiculous.
Not at all. Not at all, man.
Headshot, do him like Bin Laden, got me catching bodies.
All right, sweet. So we're done being nice. I've got one more round for you guys, and I'm really excited about this one. You guys have been looking at the pick of the weeks from last week.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Some really great tracks. So I want you guys to tell me who your favorites were. We've got DB Intellect, Baby Quan, Lou Livy, Tolls, and Dollar Day. Many of them I know and have had on the show and stuff. Some really good tunes. I want you guys to start with your third. I want you to name me your top 3 VG in order from third to best.
All right, I'm gonna start out with Baby Quan, I Know You Want It. Then Tolls 360 2020. Then Lou Livy After Party.
Yo, that's crazy. We got the same.
Oh, okay.
We got
There's no debate,
same, bro. Yeah.
So you guys have got exactly the same tracks.
Yeah.
These guys are all people I know. They're really awesome talents. Baby Quan I've had on the live show a couple of times, and he is so talented.
Shout out to little bro Quan, man.
What up,
Shout
Baby
out
Quan?
to him.
What grabbed you about it?
What I'm gonna say about it is Baby Quan's 16, man, and he masterminding. It's like he's creating his own wave of music. He's taking late 90s, early 2000 R&B and putting the new school twist to it. His
Yeah,
music
no, that's exactly
sound
it, yeah.
90s, his beat selection sound late 90s, early 2000s, but he's spitting new school and it's working. He has a tasteful amount of reverb in it, in his vocals, a tasteful amount of auto-tune, which I feel like as he progressed, he's mastering pretty well. Man, very grown-up-ish to come from a 16-year-old. He said in the beginning too, he said, don't let my age fool you. I think that was funny. Very tasteful, man, like very sexy. I couldn't tell if I was, you know, listening to, was it Rod Wave or listening to Jodeci? It's like all of it meshed together real well, man.
It's very unique, you're right. And it got the two eras that he's matching exactly with the auto-tune vocals and the really sort of like garagey beats. What about you, Breeze?
I think it was a real nice slow jam. Definitely nice with the mixing of the singing and the rapping. I'm a real big fan of that Drake type of style. I think the biggest portion of that particular track was the harmonies, in my opinion. The harmonies that he was able to put on certain parts, I really liked that. So that made me choose it because, you know, sometimes other artists will rush through something, but you got to take your time with them harmonies. So that means you put some work into that track.
It comes back to the patience thing you were saying.
Definitely. That's it. Yeah. So that's why I choose that track. Shout out.
Incredible work, Baby Con. Keep it up. That was another banger. So you guys had Tolls 360 2020. What is there not to say about Tolls? Breeze, what did you think of that track?
Tolls always got it going, bro. Shedding the light on the trolls with the hella energy. You know, he always on the agenda. If you pay attention to every one of his tracks, you don't just come on there, start on one subject and then end up on some whole different stuff. You follow back, you know, right where you started from. And I really be liking that about his tracks. You know, he always, you know, got that notorious feel to it. So I definitely like that. Beats on the old school beats, bars on bars, and always got some crazy bars. I like the fact that he consistent. You know, he always working for the pick of the weeks the same way as me and VIGI do. He's always consistent with a hit. I will say that for everybody to hear. Because I remember that first time he was calling himself, you know, top tier in the app stars was one of my favorite tracks he had first came out with. Him and Pretty Brick. Ever since then, he been killing it. So shout out to Tolls.
Shout out to Tolls. What about you, VG?
Yeah, shout out to Tolls again, man. Even though you ducked this, I ain't gonna let you slide. Yo, early 90s backpack rap, man. That's the first thing I thought of when I heard of it. Very backpackish, man. Remind me of Biggie's battle days when he used to be, you know, on the street corners and they had the big beatboxes. And he'll be, you know, using his wittiness with the words, man. It does have B.I.G. vibes, lyrical context there. He's witty. He shed light. Hey, I like the jabs he was taking. Not only jabs, they're funny too. Like you listen to him, it got kind of like a comic to it, like he's being real sarcastic with the bars. I like that a lot. But at the same time, he was dropping gems, like he's trying to say, yo, don't hate the player, hate the game. You know, the game to be sold, not to be told. You know, you got to earn your way up here, man. There's levels to this. And I like that vibe, man. Shout out to Tolls.
I'm sure Tolls will have many more shout outs in the years to come, but it's another great track. And it's got that character you were saying about VG. And it's got the storytelling, the consistency, humor. An incredible track in number 2. And at number 1, my mate Lou, we also had him on the live show. He blew our head off with some freestyling. I know it was another great song, Bang Bang After Party Bang Bang. Great name.
Yo, this track blew my head off. I'm not gonna lie.
OMG, bro.
Yeah.
OMG. Hey, listen, I wanted to stand up and do something silly, like kick the chair back. Like, oh my God. Because this is that track. This track was groovy. It was smooth. It was a two-stepper. This beat made me feel like the flyest man in the room, and I was at home when I listened to it. Like I had to make a drink, man. I had to pour a glass of cognac, man. Like I just the track right here is when I used to, as a kid, when I would see my mom and dad dancing in the middle of the room. And all of us would come and dance with them. It has that feel to it. To me, you could paint this picture around an event in your life. It was fly. Like it had Michael Jackson vibes in there. It had Neo vibes in there. It had LL Cool J vibes in there. I couldn't say enough about it. Most definitely a ladies joint. Most definitely one hookup joint. Before the end of the night, they play that song last. You leaving with somebody.
Oh, that's for sure.
I apologize because I don't even remember the dude's name that you did it with. Dude could blow. Livy's bars and delivery was smooth, dope. I couldn't say enough about it, man. I could go on and on about this track, man. This needs to go on the album, bro.
Breeze, well, what did you think about that track?
I'm gonna keep it short and sweet, man. It gave me the house party type of feel, you know. Basically, you know, that boys in the hood, and I felt like just the same way as what VIGI said. I could walk up in the party and feel like the best person up in the room. I'm like, dang, he hit there, bro. On that particular song, he was on every level. He hit every part on point. Strong salute to you on that, bro.
You guys have picked an absolute banger for the ultimate pick of the week track. Congrats to everyone on this list because it is a really good list.
Yeah, most
congratulations. I liked all the
For
tracks.
sure, yeah.
Let that be known.
We did.
Those were just my particular favorite.
We've had a tied game today in our head-to-head because you guys had exactly the same list. And so I'm obviously going to say that you guys are right. But it's been absolutely awesome to try this new format, try these head-to-heads and have you guys on. Before I let you guys go, anything new you got coming out? Any sneak peeks or things you want to drop?
I'm going to say right now, me and Bree's working on something. I'm working on an EP right now, which may turn to an album because I'm getting a selection of tracks I've dropped and it's getting hard not to choose one. As far as since me and Breeze is on here, we're most definitely working on another track and I'm patient with him as always. So like y'all gonna hear it in the middle of next year. Nah, just play.
Nah, man.
And what about you, Breeze? You doing anything? Captain Punchline?
To be honest with you, I'm kind of off of the punchlines right now. I mean, I just did a track on there kind of with the punchlines, picked that phone up. You know, I did that one. But right now I'm kind of working on some emotional stuff because I'm trying to release all this emotional shit I got going on. You know, with this stuff happening with my mom, that kind of threw me off and threw some other stuff off that's going on too. So you'll be hearing some stuff that y'all can definitely relate to pretty soon.
Before we end, that's 3 tracks you got with me. You got to put me on the track, bro. I'm going to be waiting by my phone for an invite.
That's happening. And I just want everybody to know, man, real quick, be patient with me, bro, because right now, last time I checked, I think I got like 86 invites on BandLab, and I try to knock them out as quick as I can, but no shots to nobody. I don't work for a feature no more. I work for a pick of the week. So if you want your track to have everything that it's supposed to have and sound right, you got to be patient with me, man.
Those are some wise words. And I think that's definitely the theme of what you've been saying, Breeze. Guys,
One last thing, bro. One last thing. Just look at the picture, man. The sky is the limit, bro. That's it.
Yes,
that's
sir.
some galaxy brain shit, dude.
There's a ceiling up here, so there's limits here.
Yeah. Congratulations to you for having such a high limit, Breeze.
I appreciate y'all.
But for real, thank you guys so much for coming on. It's been absolutely awesome to chat with you and get like a different flavor. We'll be really excited to hear what you guys have coming next.
Yes, sir.
No doubt, no doubt. Appreciate you having us. Yeah.
All right.
Texas to Florida now with the Gators, a new swag with a different flavor. I'm the real deal. Holyfield ain't no motherfucking.
That was an absolutely epic first show in the Rap Fame head-to-heads. We had some really good arguments from both sides. I really enjoyed how in depth they were willing to get about Kendrick, about the picks of the week, all the different mixing things that Baby Com is doing with his voice, and Lou Livy, and the stories they were telling. You can tell these guys are artists because just hearing them speak about it is pretty inspiring stuff. If you guys have any comments about who you think made a better argument, if you guys have any disagreements with the decisions I made about the arguments, if you think J. Cole should have won or Breeze was more convincing, or even the other side with battles and collabs, make sure you let us know in the comments. If you'd like to be interested in being on more Rap Fame TV shows, please also leave it in the comments and let us know. Once again, that was an incredibly awesome episode, and if you like more stuff like that, make sure you like this video, subscribe to Rap Fame, make sure you follow our Instagram. All of these things will help us bring you what you love to see. That's all from me, Rap Fame. Until next time, peace out.
1 out of a million can't copy my lane. Coming for me, I'm on top of my game. Haters get mad when they get left out. You stuck with the bag, I'm headed to the next drop.